Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing great and having a great day. Getting into Marcin. He is apparently teaching Will Smith his guitar style. And I wanted to get into something like this. First of all, because it's been requested. Second of all, I kind of, want to see how he does it and how he explains it. So let's get into it right now. Here we go.
So, Will, you're a pretty famous person, right?
Yes. Word on the street.
No, yeah. So when you reached out to me and you wanted me to come on your track and, do something on the guitar in a Spanish style, I thought, okay, I have to show him how I do it on the whole guitar, So we have the bass line going already, right? Let me add a little bit like... This thing is called a golpe. It means punch in Spanish, But to me it's a little bit thin, so let me make it a bit deeper, like a heartbeat, right? Yeah. Just my wrist, right? The 5 fingers are free. They do nothing. So let me add something on top, like... So what does this sound like to you? It's kind of like tap dancing or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go around the body a bit more, like...
Okay. His mind works at a different level. Obviously, it's a lot of muscle memory, and he just... One hand can be doing one thing, and the other... another, and his mind somehow separates the two as far as tasks go, and then it also puts it together at the same time. It's amazing how he's doing this. I want to see him progress into that a little bit once again.
Tap dancing or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go around the body a bit more, like...
That's
Okay. So, do you think that what I just did was multitasking?
yeah. What did you just do?
It is not.
Jesus.
It's not multitasking. You know why?
What is it?
Because I'm not thinking about this hand. If I was thinking about every note I was playing, how can I have a conversation with you right now? Right? Maybe it's like on a movie set. I don't know. But when you want to, say your lines, you don't want to think about every single word.
Yes, exactly.
It has to be natural.
Yes, in acting they say you learn your lines so well that you forget them when it's time to say them. Yeah,
so I forget all about this
Forget all
hand.
about it.
I forget about it. I can do improvisation here, like... Or like change the rhythm. Or... But the thing missing, which was not missing in your track.
I get what he's saying as far as you're learning something so well that you don't have to think about it. It just does it. And that's the muscle memory part of it. It's his ability to just kind of do something without thought, because he's trained his body or his hand or whatever part that he's playing. He's trained it so well that it just does it almost autonomously. It's amazing. It's an amazing... just seeing him kind of describe it and make it sound like, oh yeah, I just do this and I do that, and it's he makes it seem easy, and we know it's not.
But the thing missing, which was not missing in your track, because when you send it, it had your rapping, and India's vocals, is the melody. Yeah. So with my right hand, I can add the melody, like...
Simple. He says simple.
Right? And the last layer...
In no way is that simple.
That is amazing.
And then he does that little harmonic at the top.
Thank you so
That
much.
is amazing. Do you see? So I can see. So
The nails.
The nails are
Everyone wants to
different.
know about the nails.
Different on the right hand than the left
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Because
you...
if you're playing so percussively,
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
all
yeah,
these
yeah.
things, or like First Love, the song we did, it starts like this. If you're trying to do this sort of sword unsheathing thing, and you don't have gel on your nails, like something to harden them, you're not gonna play for long. Like you play one gig, you have no nails left. And then in the track we did, when you start rapping, there's a groove going on.
So I get that part of it too. The ones are probably kind of cut down a little bit so he can play on the fret a little bit better. These I should say, are grown out. I wonder if they're all at the same length or different lengths, but each one acts, I think, is a guitar pick, right? So, and also percussion and everything like that. It's weird because he makes his hands, obviously, he has to have them in such a way. Thank God you can grow nails and stuff like that, to do a lot of the stuff that he does. And it makes sense. I think he said he put gel on it so he doesn't like kind of the sandpaper it, kind of like create friction. Interesting stuff, I'm telling you.
You're not gonna play for long. Like you play one gig, you have no nails left. And then in the track we did, when you start rapping, there's a groove going on. What happens is this. Right? So there's this thing here. This is called a scratch pad. And I use it basically just as a unpolished piece of wood, and my nails can do this. So it's like a whole band, you know?
It's
That's beautiful.
and then
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me, man.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's unlike anything I've ever seen.
Oh, wow, thank you.
No, that's amazing.
But that's the beauty of this collaboration, I think. For me, thank you for having me, is because most people,
so
like
nice.
Said,
I like that.
They never saw this style before. Right? Like this whole percussive thing. And if I do this, like most people would, if I just play, they're like, okay, that's guitar. I know that. But once you add the percussive stuff, even just a simple snare, you know? They go like, oh, I never saw that before. So to me, this is an opportunity to go to like a mainstream audience.
And he has to know, I know we're ending up, but he has to know like different parts of the guitar body would produce, I assume, a different sound. So like if he goes on the top where the strings are strung over the body, it's a different sound than when he goes back to the side or on top of the guitar. Like the surrounding part of it, not just not the top part, but the actual frame, I guess would be the best way to say it. Produces a different sound at different points at different areas. I would think because of all the different percussional sounds he gets.
They go like, oh, I never saw that before. So to me, this is an opportunity to go to like a mainstream audience and show them what, you know, the future of guitar can hopefully be.
Yes, you know? Yes, the whole band.
Literally.
You know, I met Wyclef Jean. I did kind of a similar tutorial for him, and I'm telling him, I'm just like riffing. I'm telling him, well, it's a lot cheaper to travel just with a guitar than if I were to bring a drummer, a bass player, all of these people.
That's beautiful, man.
It's
Yes,
crazy.
It is an absolute pleasure and honor.
It's my honor. It's my honor, man. Honestly, trust me.
Everyone's so nice. That's great.
Let's get to it.
That's a heck of a 2 seconds here. Huh?
Love it.
He's a what I would consider a musical genius in the sense of knowing your craft so well and also being able to come up with all these different things that you can do on a guitar, create this embodiment of music, which you wouldn't think is all being produced on one instrument. So to me, that is, and the way he does it and does it what appears to be flawlessly. I know there's a lot of practice that goes in it, but to have your mind be able to work that way, to me, is kind of a genius type of thinking. Definitely creative. I don't know how do you come around to doing stuff like that? I'm sure maybe you do this and you're just doing one percussionary part as you're playing, and then it evolves into a secondary, then it evolves into more and more, to where you start to say, okay, what else can I do? And then you build this knowledge of your guitar, your instrument, and of all the different little aspects of it that you can do. And because you practice and hone your craft, that you get this, and it's mind-boggling. I still have a hard time wrapping my head around it. It's beautiful because the music's great, and he's great at performing it. So this was a neat little thing for me to kind of get some insight into Marcin's talent, and I'm glad. So when you do a video from him now, I kind of get into his mind a little bit, as far as how he came up with this style and incorporates it into his music. Fun one to do. Reaction, that is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, that's okay too. But anyways, peace to everybody. Please be happy, healthy, and safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.